Okay, we're gonna do our daily here, but yeah, at the very least, the daily is so much easier. So even if you do that on level 28, you should still be able to do it by
You can do
yourself.
the
Yeah,
daily by yourself, really.
I'll probably end up doing it by myself on my hunter, but
Hey,
my
if you
warlock will be
if you
iffy.
need
I
to do
know
the
I can't do
daily,
it solo on
I
my
have three more
Titan.
characters to do it on, so I'll
Three?
do it with, yeah. Well, two more. I'm sorry, I
I
did
was gonna
one.
say, I was like, how do you have four? Or do you have another account you can tell us
Well,
about?
I have a secret slot.
Every end crawls from the
Yeah, there's not much
Oh,
point to
a
having another
secret
account.
slot.
schism to swallow matter.
The joke's on him. It's actually, yeah,
It will
behind the
not
left
be
knee.
stopped,
Just gotta believe
but
it's there.
here it can be slow. The shrines of Oryx
Family Guy, anyone?
must be destroyed.
I haven't seen that in a while.
No.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Family Guy kind of went downhill. It used to be really good. But it's gotten worse.
Like The
American
Simpsons?
Dad has been getting really good. Yeah, American Dad's been getting really good. But Family Guy just it lost it. I don't know.
I mean, you're tired of seeing it. That's all. It's not that really that it's lost anything. It's just you've been seeing it for so long. It's just,
But it's not even that. I think well, and that's part of it. It's like they kind of ran out of jokes, but American Dad has been getting funnier at the same time, which.
Dude, I've been
yeah, but
loving
at the same
South Park,
time, like,
man.
a lot of people have been watching American Dad for that long.
I think that's
Yeah,
a problem with
I
having a
don't like-
TV show on for so long. The joke is eventually going to get old. They got a style of jokes, and unless they actually completely overhaul the show, you know, they are going to run out of jokes.
Heavier than normal.
Right.
Like The Simpsons, that's been on way too long. The Simpsons was on when I was 9 years old, man. That's when it first started.
Yeah, The Simpsons. I was surprised that they restarted it.
Yeah, they need to let that show go. And you know what? I was a big fan of The Big Bang Theory, but it just feels too comfortable. There's no danger in it anymore.
I never really kind of liked that show, but.
I have never seen an episode of that show.
One.
I just felt like they tried too hard in the show to sound smart, and that's what kind of pushed me away from it.
Really?
What's,
Yeah.
The main
I
guy.
just- Sheldon.
Dick. Yeah. He just looks like a dick and sounds like a dick.
Well, that's the purpose. I mean, it's
Must
funny when
be
it's not.
dick.
It's funny when it's not happening to you, right? If you actually deal with that person, then it's not funny anymore.
Well, I think another part of it that a friend of mine pointed out was that he didn't like the show because of the basis that they were putting it on, and that's, you know, oh, look at how these nerds have trouble dealing with social situations, and it's like, really, we're still basing shows on that? Like, why?
Oh man, in terms of stereotypes, that's not as bad as it still is. But you know what? It
You
showed
want
those
these dating
characters
time?
growing and becoming people who learn their lessons, and as real people too, not just, you know, oh, you're a nerd, too bad for you. You don't deserve to, you know, have the good life or whatever.
I don't know. I mean, I've watched a little bit of it here or there to keep trying to give it, you know, a fair chance, but it just I don't know. I can't get behind it.
Well, that's fine. Not everybody's gonna like every show.
Of course. That's what makes us individuals.
Is this a
Marvin.
spark, bro?
Marvin,
Yeah.
how you been getting on Crunchyroll?
To worry about.
Not lately.
You should check out Akame Kill or something like that.
Comic kill.
A comic got killed.
Yeah, that.
We'll
That's
never
awesome.
explore them all.
So I'm gonna take a shot in the dark
Uh,
and say I'm the only one caught up on
You're
Detective
ignored
Conan.
it.
On
On which
what?
one?
I
Detective
don't
Conan?
want to know what they're keeping down there.
Detective Conan? I haven't even heard of that.
I didn't even watch it.
When it was dubbed and brought over here, it was called Case Closed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even watch it.
I saw a
Oh.
few episodes. of
I'm
that.
not surprised. Honestly, I'm sure most of you wouldn't even kept up if I told you how many episodes there are.
How many?
Crap.
756.
Holy crap. Yeah.
And like I
definitely
just
not.
said, I got caught up with it about a month ago. I didn't give up. I kept going, and yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
They
Jude,
actually
you're
just
way
did it.
far out there.
They
Kudos
just did
to you.
a.
Did any of you guys watch Toriko? I love
I've seen the crossovers with One Piece, and a
I
friend of mine
love
said
Toriko,
she
dude.
loved it.
Oh man, anime.
Naruto, the Naruto manga finally ended.
Yeah.
I knew a girl in high school named Anime. She had one nostril, and then she got a really bad nose job and turned it into 3.
Wow.
Go.
He's falling.
Actually,
How
that
about
was
the
a
head
joke.
We are.
That was a joke I ripped off from The Big Bang Theory. Haha.
Jesus Christ. That was
wonder
funny.
what's
I'd,
going
though. No wonder
I'd,
Adam was
I'd
upset.
say I'm surprised, but I'd be lying.
What?
Gio, Dark,
Yeah.
can't join you, fool.
Why can't you join me?
How far ahead are you going there, King Jude?
I mean, I would have been all the way at the end already, but I accidentally fucked up. Right when I activated my invisibility.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
watch the language a bit. I'm recording on YouTube. There's just a whole bunch of angry, raging YouTubers already. So if we do, I do the same thing they do, then there's no reason to watch my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, there
Join
is.
me.
You making people beat kids and stuff.
I don't.
I watch it for that just to see how
Jose,
much of
get
a
back in
evil
your cage.
overlord you are.
Oh man,
Making people beat their kids. I watch it for that.
making people beat their kids. Oh man.
I still remember when you actually
Or
sent me
how
the
to
message
beat your
saying,
kids.
you sent me a message saying, this is us in a match playing Clash, and I was like, alright, so, like when I first looked at it, I was like, alright, so this is one of two things. This is him wiping the floor with my face, or it was a good match, and it's probably not me wiping the floor with his face. So, let's watch. And I watched it, and it was actually just a good match, and I was like, alright.
Yeah,
Oh,
people
no,
are
dude, he was
surprised
talking-
at that.
No, when he was playing me and Cyphery.
Yeah, those guys.
Smack, dude.
I got
He was
really
talking
lucky.
Smack.
No, we weren't talking smack in that match.
You were so like, dude, we're wiping the floor with this, guys.
You know
And the
what's
funny
funny?
thing
And I
was-
looked later, and Sci-Fi is on the top of my leaderboard list for scores there. And I'm like, wait a minute, I added this guy. Like, I had him on my list, but you know, I never had a chance to talk to him. So I'm like, okay, I think I had him up there for like 2 weeks or something. Never talked to him. So I'm like, wait
Yeah,
a minute,
dude,
who's this Sci-Fi guy? I've discovered my leaderboard
There's the
list.
shrine.
He's at the top there, and I discovered I actually beat him in the video, and he's all like, yeah, it's because I was trying out a different weapon. That's why.
Yeah, we were trying to do the whatchamacallit, bounties, and also we had a guy that disconnected like at the middle of the match. So yeah, so that's why I hate like fucking. I mean, excuse me, I hate skirmish because of that. Because people just leave and that's it. You're screwed.
Oh,
I know a friend of mine.
I only play with a team. I hear these guys all the time. Friends of mine will say, you know, they tried playing and nobody would play like a team. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's why I always get together with teammates.
I remember me and a friend of mine, we were doing skirmish once, and our third guy was some random, and he like left right as the match started.
Oh, that's probably a
And-
connection issue then.
I think he just, I don't know. I was
a bad
kind of
idea
like,
on that
oh,
part.
well then. I was like, well, 2 on 3, let's do it. We tried, we put up a darn good fight, but
Yeah, usually we'll
I-
say that.
we-
Like, you know, they're trying their best even though they're down to 2 guys, is what we usually say.
yeah, we managed to get a third guy later. He joined. I was like, dude, join us. Join on our skirmish right now. Let's do it. No questions, just do it. And he did, and we almost pulled it back. I was surprised personally.
Yeah, I wish we were able to talk to people during the match. I don't care.
No, I wouldn't
hate
do
the fact
that.
that,
I much
no,
prefer doing
dude,
it.
I hate the fact that we become such pussies, man. I'm sorry, like, you know, just Come on, man. A little smack talk ain't gonna hurt anyone.
Oh, it's if you want to do smack talk, go to Call of Duty. You can have some kids say it. They slept with every member of your family.
Oh, big time.
I mean,
That's
it's
a
not
call.
even
They
about
get-
that.
They can talk about how many fingers they're holding up and the number of times. And wait for it, and that's also the number of times you banged your mom last night.
And your sister and your daughter all at the same time.
Let me out under the
Yep,
triangle.
of course.
I'll look for
I
a
mean, is there any other reason to tell you
And,
that?
and it's because you're gay and some kind of minority because they're all bigoted children.
And not to mention, and that's why you can't beat them. And and because their controllers, their controllers all sweaty, and that's the only reason you beat them. You got a cheap shot.
You're cheating. You're hacking. I have a life unlike some people.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's. I would rather
That's
just
my
not.
favorite one.
I don't know how you guys run into this. I mean, I enjoy talking. I enjoy like just making fun of these people. Like seriously.
See, but that's the thing.
You know what? They're
It's fine if
children,
it's like,
dude.
you know,
You've got children. I care about children because I used to do
That's
co-op in
okay.
school.
My children are not old enough to play Call of Duty, so I don't care.
Oh, that's. Oh, dude, it's like. Oh.
Such an evil laugh.
Yeah, it is such an evil laugh.
It's weakened. Destroy it.
Known as the Dark Angel. The world's premier Hispanic villain.
Severed their connection. The shrine. It was
You got to represent there, brother.
God.
That's too
Dude,
funny.
I swear to God, dude, my
Not
mom
anymore.
has like, she laughs
Whatever
like a
it is.
hyena, dude. Like, it's her fault. It's her
Oh
fault.
man,
And
man.
she admits it herself. She's like, dude, I laugh like a hyena, so.
Have you heard
didn't get-
Sci-Fi's
she's like-
mom laugh?
Oh no, I think I did. But
Oh
it's
man,
just
she's
so
got an evil
fun,
laugh
man.
too. I remember we were just playing. It was like, who is that? What is that back there? He couldn't have said anything. We wouldn't have known. He's like, that's my mom.
What the heck is that dude's problem? We're just banging away at him. He's not even
Oh, that's
turning
because he went
around.
inside my shield.
Oh, crud.
He went inside my shield and it blinds people.
Oh.